besties, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm V, and welcome to another writing vlog. This is going to be a chill and hopefully productive writing vlog. I really want to make a lot of progress in this final draft of my debut romance novel, Into the Limelight. For those of you who don't know, it is a YA fake dating enemies to lovers romance. Was there something else that I usually add there? I don't know, whatever. But I'm literally staring at my story right now, so I'm going to make this intro quick because I want to get right into writing it. I want to tell you guys the word count that we're at right now, where our starting ground is for this vlog, but it'll be so inaccurate because, as you guys know, I am editing this novel, and literally yesterday on the train back from Matt's, I didn't have the brain capacity after a long train journey to write new chapters or work on new chapters, so I was going back and editing previous ones that I've done, which is acceptable since I'm in the final draft phase. And I ended up cutting a lot of things, just like shortening sentences instead of just like cutting things completely. And so my word count has gone down, but progress was made. But I'm around 50k words in this draft. So we are around 20,000 out of being done, which is insane. I have like this anxious energy lately. I just want it to be done. I want to finish it so badly. So I'm just aiming to be productive as I possibly can and write as many words as I possibly can so that I can finish this soon. Like I really want to. Also guys, I've been loving my morning routine of waking up, reading, like not touching my phone, just reading for as long as I want, and then getting up, making breakfast, eating it while watching a video. Today I did end up writing a little bit while I ate because I was just so excited to work on this, and then making a coffee and sitting down to write. Like truly, I've been loving it so much. But yeah, ready to get the first writing session of the day done. Okay, writing session is done. That was so exciting. I wrote a scene from scratch, which is not something that I thought I'd be doing 3 drafts into this story, but it's one of a few that I have to write from scratch in this last half of the book. And that's because I'm writing the deepening desire. I'm in the deepening desire beat for the romance, the beats beat sheet for the typical structure of a romance novel. In Save the Cat, it would be the fun and games section. And I just wanted to add a chapter between Jordan and Ray of just them bonding more. Like I love enemies to lovers romances when there's a misconception between the main character and the love interest, and they have this belief that makes them think that they could never be with that person because they are from 2 completely different worlds. And that's the case with Ray and Jordan. Jordan is used to spotlight and attention, and Ray tries to hide from it. But in these bonding chapters, I want to show that they have way more in common than they think, and not just that they are meant for each other. And this chapter that I just added, this scene, I think really showcases that, and I'm really excited. It was one of the structural changes that I wanted to make for this draft because I just wanted it to be a little bit more apparent that they are meant for each other. So I wrote that scene, and I'm gonna take a break now and then come back to it and edit it to try to bring it up to the quality of the rest of the draft. So basically just edit it, and then move on. But before I take my lunch break, this is the perfect moment to thank the sponsor of today's video, Skillshare. I do not like to get out of the creative headspace when I'm taking a break during my writing days. So you guys know that I love to listen to audiobooks or podcasts while I'm making food or doing chores, and recently I've been taking a class and listening to it when I get the chance. And the one I'm currently taking is a novel editing class, which has been so helpful because editing is definitely a skill that I'm still trying to hone. Today's class is called Rewrite, Revise, and Revisit, a guide to editing your book, and it has been so helpful for helping me look at this draft with fresh eyes and knowing how to make it better. For those of you who may not know, Skillshare is an online platform with thousands of classes taught by creatives. Think professional editors, authors, designers, and creators you'd actually want to learn from, just sharing their knowledge with you. Guys, I have my foot in so many different baskets. Is that how the saying goes? Foot in a basket? Basically, there are so many things that I want to learn, so I have a lot of creative writing classes saved. I have some crochet classes saved because I want to up my crochet skills. I recently finished the Google Calendar workshop that I told you guys that I was doing earlier. It was so helpful. So if you guys are interested in joining Skillshare, the first 500 people to use the link in my description or scan the QR code on screen will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Okay, I have to remember to peel some of these off because I did complete 2 scenes that are up here, which is amazing. And I can't wait till that wall is empty. That second writing session was great. I wrote a bit outside and came back inside, wrote some more. I usually only do 2 writing sessions a day. Like I'll start in the morning, have a lunch break, finish off before dinner, and then after dinner, I'll creatively reset. So just relax and usually like do some editing, like YouTube work. But lately, because I feel so close to being done this draft, I have just been wanting to write any chance that I get. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be writing when I come back from IKEA. I'm going to IKEA with Serena and Diane. We love IKEA meatballs, so we will randomly just go to IKEA, not to even like browse, which I do love doing, but just to get their meatballs. Like they're so yummy. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna come home and probably have another writing session in the evening because I'm still pumped to write. Woo! It's the next day. I just came back from Annika's. I went to hers for breakfast and I really like my outfit. It's the same cardigan as last time, you guys, but I'm wearing like linen pants that I got from Garage that I love. And when I went to the grocery store, because I was buying like a fruit platter and like croissants to bring, this lady walking past me was like, oh my gosh, I love your outfit. And I was like, oh, thank you. I love yours too. It's so summery. Like it was so pretty. She was wearing like a floral blouse and a skirt. It's just like random compliments from strangers make my day. Anyway, I'm back. I made coffee and now it's time to write, but first I wanted to peel off the scenes we've already done because I know it'll feel amazing. So let's do that. If you couldn't tell from that, there's a scene that got moved around, so now I just have a random one missing there, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Like, we're so close to being done. Because those aren't chapters, those are scenes. So it looks like more than it actually is gonna end up being. I'm really wondering how many words this book is gonna end up being truly. The last draft was 72,000 and I am adding a lot, but I'm also cutting a lot. I don't know if I'm adding or cutting more, so we'll just see at the end, but very excited to get into the writing for the day. Okay, yes, I did change into my PJs just because when I'm writing I like to be ultimately comfortable, but I just had to say, a mug of coffee, my writing project in front of me is like the best feeling in the actual world. Nothing beats it. I've been having a really good writing session so far. I'm working on another chapter and it has a deep conversation between Jordan and Ray, like diving more into Ray's backstory, and it's just, I love it. I love writing conversations like this so much. I have so much fun with it. I will say dialogue is something that sometimes it comes easier to me, sometimes it doesn't, and I love good banter. I really do, especially in a romance, but every draft it gets better, so that's good. Because I'm writing some of these scenes from scratch, it's, you know, I'm working on it a bit, but because I do a lot of banter between them, these deeper, more authentic, or stripped down scenes are just kind of refreshing to write, honestly. So I'm excited. I am going to take a little break to read Betting on You by Lynn Painter on my Kindle. Thanks to Caitlin for recommending this book because I love Lynn Painter. I loved Better Than the Movie so much. I loved The Do-Over. I just love her YA romances so much, and because I'm writing one, even though I'm currently reading Funny Story and I really like it, I do love to read a YA romance while I'm writing to stick in the YA headspace, like the typical conventions, voice, etc. Except voice is like, I have my own distinct voice now, which is something I'm growing into more and more, which is exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna read a couple pages and then write some more. I had dinner. Normally it'd be wind down time right now, but I would not be able to relax tonight with how much pent up writing energy I still have. Like, I want to keep going. I'm in the middle of a scene that I really want to finish, so it's still really bright outside. I love summer. I love longer nights. I'm gonna write until the sun goes down, and then I want to wind down for the night. I think I want to crochet or do a puzzle and either watch a show or finish a movie that I started. I started Love and Monsters on Netflix. If you have not seen this show, please watch it. I only I randomly chose to watch that movie like a year ago because Dylan O'Brien is in it, and like, it's Dylan O'Brien. So I came for Dylan O'Brien, but I stayed for how good the movie was. Like, it's so funny, but also the concept is really entertaining. It's just a good time. It's romance, it's action. I love it. So I might finish that. We'll see. My drink for the evening is what used to be called Nestea, but is now called Fuse. Since when was this 0 sugar? That's amazing. You can tell it's getting hot when my drink for the night is cold. I am a hot drink kind of gal, like 99% of the time. The only time is when I'm like, okay, I'm physically too hot to drink one. Sound really cheesy, but I just got a text from Matt and then I just like started smiling, and I thought to myself, I want to include that in one of my romance books at some point. Like, you get a text from a person that you like and you can't help but smile. And I don't know, it just reminds me of Abby Jimenez in her interview, because she said that a lot of the times, like, the reason she'd write from her phone is because she'd find inspiration from random moments in her life. Like, she was at the grocery store and her husband was like packing, like she started packing the groceries and her husband's like, don't worry, I'll do that, or something like that. I don't want to get it wrong, but I think he like started packing the groceries, and then right there in the grocery store she wrote a scene down like that on her phone, because she was like, this is true love. Like, it's not always just these big grand gestures, it's little things. I know I mentioned that on one of my other vlogs, but it's so true. I feel like to be so authentic, pulling from real moments like that and those little things that make you like realize like, yes, I really like this person, is so good to just incorporate it into your book. So that's cute. Maybe I'll even find somewhere to incorporate it into this. We'll see. Random. The sun is setting. It's like 9 p.m. Got super locked in. Finished the chapter that I was working on. It's quite rough. Like, the content is good, the writing is rough, but I don't care. I will fix it tomorrow. I will edit it as vigorously as possible to be happy with it. Yeah, guys, I counted and I think we have 9 chapters left after this, which is crazy. Like, crazy. For context, I'm 18 chapters in, so we are so close to the end. I can't wait. I literally can't wait. Time to unwind for the night. You know what I'm also gonna do, guys? I'm gonna close my laptop and put it away, because sometimes I have it open while I'm watching a movie or a show, and it's just like, I'm on my laptop so much during the day. I do try to wear my blue light glasses as often as possible to minimize eye strain, but still, I'm in front of this so often that I'm like, girl, before bed, no laptop. So yes, reinforces the idea that I should crochet or do a puzzle. I'm back from the cafe. That writing session was so good. I feel like it was more brainstorming than actually writing, because you guys, I am once again doing some more replotting and shifting things around, which is crazy to me being this far in, but it doesn't concern me that much because I knew that after this anyway, I was gonna be rereading this whole draft. Like, I keep saying this is my final draft, final draft. Realistically, I know that I'm shoving a bunch of drafts into one drafting process just because I want this to be the final draft. So I am doing multiple passes anyway, so it doesn't concern me that much. But after this, I definitely will have to reread the whole book once more, and just to make sure that the changes that I'm making make sense in the grand scheme of things, like when I'm reading it from front to end. But that's totally fine with me. Also, the fact that they changed the chapters to indigo is so sad. Like, it's the same bookstore essentially. Like, if you're not Canadian, you don't know, chapters / indigo / Kohl's is the same thing, but I think older locations say chapters, if I'm correct, not mistaken. I don't know, or like the bigger ones. I don't know how that works. That was the last chapters that I knew of where it still said chapters and had the book logo, and they got rid of it. So sad. Like, so sad. For as long as I've been going there, which has been years, it's been the book logo and it said chapters. So sad. Ugh. Like, okay, it's indigo. I love indigo too, but like the book specifically, that part of the logo, why would you get rid of that? Anyway, the writing session was good. I did a lot of brainstorming, like I said, because when I start a chapter, well, now on, especially because it's the third draft, I want to be super intentional with it. So I was like, I need to know the exact setting, like the specifics about the setting. What does it look like? What does it smell like? Just everything about it, who's gonna be there, and like where we're starting the chapter, where we're ending it, in Ray's character arc, Jordan and Ray's relationship arc, everything. And I brainstormed all of that, so now I just have to write it. So glad I'm back home to start writing it, because I feel like that part is easier at home when I'm starting from scratch. So I made an iced coffee because it is a heat wave. I am dying. I honestly can't wear this black shirt anymore. I think I'm gonna take it off and wear something else. Second writing beverage of the day. And I also got, I don't even know if you'll be able to see the quote on my phone right now. Maybe it'll focus, maybe. It says, "Never regret anything that made you smile." So honestly, even though I really try not to buy anything when I'm there and I'm working at that cafe because it's attached to a bookstore, I saw this and I was like, I have to get it. I've been doing puzzles with Matt. Well, we did a puzzle wars puzzle, which was a really cool puzzle. It was like, you're meant to play it with someone else and they're two different puzzles, but you have to start on opposite ends and try to complete it quickly enough that you can take over their half, and whoever wins is the one who completes the most of their puzzle. And Matt won, and I was a really sore loser. I'm gonna be so honest, because I was starting off in the lead and then out of nowhere he won, and I was a sore loser, and I was like, well, your puzzle's easier, which, I mean, it looked slightly easier, but he won fair and square. But anyway, I realized, or I remembered how much I missed puzzles, and I like ones specifically like this where there's so many details, because I feel like when there are like a lot of things that are similar, okay, I don't remember what I was saying, but I love ones that have so many details like this, because when a huge chunk of the image is like the same color, it gets so annoying when you're trying to find puzzle pieces that are super similar. So I'm excited. And it's a bookstore puzzle, a books and cafe, sorry. Everyone's dream, every girl's dream is to open a bookstore cafe with a bunch of flowers, apparently. Oh, there's a dog and cats on the outside. They really knew how to sell this. It worked. So I'm gonna do this tonight, actually. I feel like that'd be so fun. That'll be my reward for a productive writing day. So I'm gonna get to writing right now, and then we'll do this. Guys, this chapter is so juicy. I love it so much. Like, yes, like I said, I had to rearrange and added this new scene like kind of last minute, which I don't usually do this far into drafting, but it is for the better. So the plot is going to be so much. I do that a lot. I do that a lot, and a thumbs up a lot. I don't know what it is, but I'm so excited about it. It makes me giddy. It's like 1,700 words right now because there are a lot of stage directions in there and placeholders, like insert food description here. There's an appetizer. There's an appetizer in it, and I'm like, I don't go to fancy rich people events. I don't know what appetizers they'd serve. Could have just done a quick Google search, but I was just so locked in that I was like, I'm gonna put a placeholder and come back to it. And the reason I'm just like go and have stage directions and stuff is because I have a lot that I need to accomplish with this chapter. I have like literally a list of things that I need to hit. So I was like, I just need to get it on the page. I cannot spend 10 minutes thinking of a description for this and that. I just need to get it on the page. So I did that. And now is the fun part of just like enhancing things, making the writing prettier, better dialogue. And I'm actually really excited to do that. But yeah, guys, I'm getting so excited because we are so close to the climax, and then it's the fallout, and then the resolution, happy ending, epilogue, and then we are done. So we're so close to being done. I literally want the next writing vlog to be me finishing this. Like, that's how close we are, and that's how ready I am to be done with this. I'm like, enough of this murky middle. I just want to get to the ending. But yeah, I think I am gonna end the vlog here because I'm going to have a relaxing evening. And don't you worry, I will vlog the puzzle because I'm so excited about it. I am filming the next few days of my life. It's gonna be more of a reading vlog because I will be doing some writing, obviously, but I also have a trip for the weekend, so it's probably gonna be more reading than writing in that vlog. And like I said, I want the next writing centered focus vlog to be me finishing this book, hopefully by the end of next week. That's doable. Anyway, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I wish you the best of luck on your writing projects if you have any, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!